Hey, love, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. Hey, Diamond, how are you, love? Hey, Katrina, how are you, honey? All right. Let me just do this. Hello, hello. Your girl's been busy. I'm good. I'm good. All right. Decided to eat before I came on this morning. I was cleaning up and prepping dinner, and I was like, I'm going to work all afternoon, but in the morning, I'm going to do me since it's Saturday. So that's where I was. All right. Please hit that like button, guys. Donation list is open. PayPal is open for those who are donating. The link is in the chat to become a member. It's only $6.99 a month. And then, yeah, let's have a great session, guys. Really good energy coming through right now. So I'm excited. Hey, Just Babe. My ladies are coming in. All the ladies are here. We're still coming in. All right. I'll give you some of mine, girl. I'll give you some of mine. All right. So we're gonna do some message from person. I always want to say good or this morning, but it's not even this morning. It's this afternoon now. Well, for some of you, it's like dinner time, after dinner, but it's afternoon for me. So we're gonna do a message from person. We're gonna do keeper's message, and we're gonna do a spirit message for the membership. The link is in there to become a member for those who want to become a new member. Donation list, PayPal is open. Still can't do super chat, but PayPal is open. And yeah, Miss Vita, let me know what you want for membership, and then we'll get started. Thank you guys for being here. It's been a rainy day here. Rainy, rainy, rainy day. All right. All right, girl. Let's see if the energy is better today for Sunny. Well, the right one's up, right? All right, let's see, girl. What are the messages today from Sunny? I'm going to use my box today. All right. At least I'm going out tomorrow for all day. Needed that already. That's good. Getting out of the house is a great thing. Is a great thing. Yeah, I think the clearing out from my house, like the cluttering everything from my house is really helping me. It's like getting rid of dead energy or negative energy, if that makes sense. All right, so Sunny stays awake thinking of you. He want to romance you. Can I just say how beautiful you are? I'm very lucky, and sometimes I look at you and I wonder what the heck you see in me. You take me to a place no one else has. You've inspired me to do things I've never done before. My intentions are good towards you. Second chance or starting over. I can't sleep without you, can you? I've been thinking about you. Wow, that's 2 cards. So I definitely say today he's thinking about you. That's 2 cards that came through. I look with oh my God, if Amy could read today. I love you without a question, without a doubt or pause, but the way you think drives me crazy. Slow and steady, I don't want to rush. I never saw myself really the settle down type, but I can't help but think about married life with you. And then you have depth. That's what I love about you. Okay. Diamond, let me know what you want, honey. Not bad messages today. I said the energy was feeling good. What is her keeper's message? What is Miss Vita's keeper's message today? What can I share with her? Donation list is open, guys. PayPal is open. Super Chat is not open yet right now. But membership link is there in the chat for those to become a member. All right, girls. So you got 2 cards. I'm going to read them for you. Bridget, which talks about inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have power. And Master Jesus talks about forgiveness. You're on the right path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. Can you guys hear me okay? I feel like I'm yelling. So I just want to make sure you guys can hear me okay. And it's just me. Maybe I'm just louder than usual. Well, just like you, right? You have good days. You have bad days. You know, Sunny's going to have really positive days, and there's going to be moments that he's going to have negative days. So, I mean, his energy 1 hour can be really good, and his energy the next hour could be shit. We've seen that before, right? And it also depends on what deck I use. You know, I see that all the time. If, you know, I pour one deck, and there's a whole bunch of lovey messages, and then I could pour another deck, and it's like more tea, right? So I feel like the energy is constantly changing, and then the energy in the decks are constantly changing too, right? But yeah, today's energy feels a lot better. Okay, Vita, Master Jesus. Oh my God, Amy, read today properly. Master Jesus says, forgiveness is an act of self-love. You are being encouraged to know that whatever you have done to yourself or others, the divine is not condemning you. You don't have to forgive, or you don't have to forget what has happened to you, but you no longer need to allow your whole story to be defined by a situation that doesn't support your happiness. Jesus is here to bring miraculous shifts of healing to you and all those around you, and to release you from the burden of self-loathing. He wants you to know that he sees the child of God within you. He also brings clarity and healing to any situations concerning your Father, either on earth or in heaven. Interesting. And then Bridget says, your spiritual fire is growing within you. Recognize that the power of your soul is greater than you think. You have come a long way since you began this journey. There is a powerful force within you, and you have the ability to create wonderful changes in your own life and inspire those around you to do the same. Be aware of new projects, opportunities, and fertile ideas that can grow into something large than you may imagine. Call in the fairy goddess Bridget to light the way ahead. So okay, 2 things. Forgive who you need to forgive. It doesn't mean that what they did to you was right. It just means that you're not going to hold on to that anymore. And then find that strength to continue to move forward is what I'm hearing for you. All right. So hopefully that resonates. Resonates, babe. Yeah, girl. I mean, I'm all over the place too, right? Like some days are good. Some days are bad. We just got to roll with the punches. Not all days is rainbows and butterflies. Sometimes it's storms and lightning, but we get through it. We'll get through it. All right. Please hit that like button, guys. Support your girl. Donation list is open. PayPal is open for those wanting to donate. Membership link is there. All right, Miss Diamond, let's see the tea on you. Hey, Alex, babe, how are you? All right. Yeah, it makes sense. Definitely an energy that need to find to do even the smallest thing, but it's just a journey. For sure, for sure. What are the messages from Diamond's person? Good. All right, Diamond, first set. I still check up on your social media. Oh, dang. Here we go. I knew it. You're welcome, honey. I knew it. I'm always waiting for that tea. I'm afraid of losing myself in this connection. Please have patience with me as I work through fears and insecurities. So whoever this is for you, they have a lot of fears, a lot of insecurities right now. But their feelings for you are definitely still there. They're definitely growing. I'm really sorry for messing things up. You deserve so much more. So this person doesn't feel like they deserve you. I think I've told you that before too. What? One sec, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm thinking about sending you a message because I want to explain things to you. So you might get a message from this person out of the blue. Wow, figuring out the right time and right place to propose. You might have a proposal coming towards you. My mask keeps me sick. I need to fake my feelings. Sometimes I'm scared to let you see the real me. You may just walk. And then my ego got in the way. So this person could have a lot of ego towards you right now. Katrina, let me know your membership options, honey. All right, what is Diamond's second set? Hey, Loretta, how are you, darling? All right. I might have to put a sweater on. It's cold. Oh, they miss you. I want to make things right between us, but I'm so afraid that you will reject me. This person got a lot of fears and insecurities. Yeah, it's definitely coming up. I never saw myself really the settle down type, but I can't help but think about married life with you. Well, damn. I know you think I've moved on, but the truth is that I can't get you out of my mind and my heart. I still love you so much. This person has got you on their minds. I'm going to see you within the next couple of weeks. Don't leave me. They say you wouldn't understand. Please just know I do love you and I thank God every day for you. They've been miserable without you. I promise I'll never break your heart again. And I desire you, but I'm afraid of having a committed relationship right now. Okay. I'm going to have to put my sweater on because it feels like fucking Christmas here. What the hell, man? Maybe don't do the cold. I don't like the cold I'm out when I'm sleeping. Damn, man. I'm putting my sweater on. Oh. All right. Brr. 'Tis the season. Summer's gone. Damn. Yeah, no worries. All right. Let's see, Katrina. Donation list. PayPal is open for anyone who wants to donate. All right, Katrina. What are the messages from Nathan today, please, Spirit? What are the messages from Nathan? All right. I'm going to see you within the next couple of weeks. I'm staying away to avoid hurting you. I have to learn from my mistakes. I never needed anyone the way I needed you. Love was always just a word until I met you. I'm opening up so quickly to this. You wouldn't understand. I don't know how to express my feelings for you. I want to be carefree and not get hurt like I've gotten hurt in the past. I want to get you pregnant. New baby alert. Oh, shit. We're a match made in heaven. I feel your energy around me. I pushed you away because I was confused on how I was feeling. She won't leave me alone. Karma, interference, or third party. So there's third party there. Still third party around him. And you mean the absolute world to me came through. Yeah, you're always getting that baby card. What is a spirit message today for Miss Katrina, please, Spirit? Memories. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world. For neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. So you may be walking down memory lane lately, thinking about a lot of memories. Memories often arise at different times, some totally unexpected, others when you least expect them. Some totally expected and others when you least expect them. The power of love works both ways, as your loved ones in the spirit world could be thinking of you at the exact same time you're thinking about them. So it's interesting. You could be thinking about someone that's passed on. Spirit presents this card to you so that you remember your loved ones when they were at their happiest and healthiest. Do not remember them if they were sick or hurt before they went to the spirit world, for they are whole again and beautiful. Take out the happiest picture of them and look into their eyes. Notice that spark, the joy that shines out from their soul. This is how they truly are now. When you remember the wonderful, loving memories and thoughts, no matter what the situation, you are infused with the positive energy. This can help you stay connected to your loved ones and also attract the highest and best for you here in the physical world. So yeah, you could be walking down memory lane, or there's someone you're thinking about that's passed on. And I just want you to know they're okay. Love it. All right. Miss Jessica, please hit that like button, guys. PayPal is open for donation. All right. You're welcome. What are the messages from Jordan, please, Spirit? Jordan, Jordan, Jordan. I've been miserable without you. Sometimes I'm scared to let you see the real me. You may just walk. Texting or calling because they're missing you. We have loads of potential together. Don't leave me. Please just know I do love you and I thank God every day for you. I want to make things right between us, but I'm so afraid that you will reject me. My soulmate, heaven answered prayers when he sent you. I'm really sorry for messing things up. You deserve so much more. Please give me a second chance. I promise I'll never break your heart again. This is interesting. No matter what happens, I hope we cross paths again. And you are worth fighting for. Alex, Loretta, let me know if you want a message from person, spirit, or keepers. All of my lists are open, guys. What is Jessica's spirit message, please? Ground yourself, Jess. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. So this is a time period where you can't allow yourself to be distracted. You got to ground yourself. This is a very important time for you. Oh my gosh, where is it? Spirit has carefully selected this card for a reason. It's now vital for you to ground yourself in order to clear your head and stop the racing, frenetic, chaotic thoughts that are sending you in a million different directions. It's time to take a firm. Oh my God, Amy can't read. It's time to take a firm step back so you can think clearly again and achieve your full potential. You need to reconnect with the divine source, but to do so, you have to ground and center yourself. Spend some time in the peace and tranquility of nature, whether that's in the countryside or at the beach, so you can be with yourself. Walk bare feet on Mother Earth when you can, or dig your hands deep into her soil by gardening. Take time to meditate, breathe, and absorb the healing qualities of stillness and serenity. By grounding yourself, you're also aligning with your higher soul purpose, and yet you're still keeping both feet firmly on the ground. So yeah, very time to ground yourself, Jess. You might be transitioning, and that's why they're saying it's important that you put yourself first. Ground yourself. All right. Whew. Sorry to hear that, Jess. A loss is sad. All right. Let's see. Alex. What is Alex's spirit message, please? What does Alex need to hear? Alex, oh my God, you're going to laugh. The love card came through. I'm telling you, boy, you have love coming in for you. I feel like I'm telling you that every day right now. Like the love guide, the love juju, Cupid's arrow, Archangel Michael, they're all up there like right at the door, ready to push this man into your life, because the love, it's so in your energy right now. It's crazy. But it says love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. Oh my God, boy. We're reaching out to you at this important time in the hopes that you'll discover new and meaningful ways of nurturing and loving yourself. Love is energy, and that beautiful force is also a part of you. To experience and feel the power of love in one lifetime can be one of the most beautiful, significant, and life-changing events that your soul can acknowledge and receive. Yet, love is so much more than being able to say that you're loved by another person. Love is not meant to be a fixed destination. It's about the journey. It's the process of becoming the person you were meant to be, a person living and loving from the heart and soul. You are love, and you are worthy of love. Now is the perfect time to weed out the people and situations that are not empowering you and surround yourself with those who gently encourage you to be all that you can be. Start your journey by letting the energy of love enter your heart and your life. By doing so, it will allow you to receive and give love and to radiance as the pure soul that you truly are. So, Alex, honestly, like you're at that point right now where spirit is literally saying today, be ready and be open to receive love. Because I know that in the past, you've battled with so many different types of connections and different types of people, and it has made you feel at sometimes that you're not deserving of love. And spirit is coming through and saying, like, they have the perfect person for you. Obviously, there's not, perfect people in the world, but there's always going to be someone just for you. And I feel like that somebody is closer than you realize. And right now in this area of your life, spirit just wants you to love on you. Know that you're amazing. Know that you're handsome. Know that you're enough, and embrace that. Embrace hearing that. Take that and receive it. Because as much as you're always giving to other people, this is a very lesson in life about being able to receive as well. So I like it. I like it for you, Alex. I like these love messages. I feel like you're so on the verge of something great that you can't see it yet, but I can feel it for you. And I can't wait to just hear the story about when you meet this person. Yeah, exactly, right. And that's the hardest part, just being able to forgive people who have hurt you just so you can move forward, and just be able to forgive yourself for allowing yourself to be treated in such ways. It's such big moves. It's big things, right? But sometimes those lessons are what we need to go through, even if it sucks, right? But it's like when you meet that one person that they're just so different, it's like you're going to understand why you had to go through everything you did. You know what I mean? What is Alex's keeper's message, please, Spirit? What is Alex's keeper's message? Yeah, see, forgiveness is coming up too, Master Jesus. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. So yeah, you also need to forgive. But again, as I tell you guys all the time, forgiveness. When you forgive someone for hurting you, doing you wrong, saying something about you, breaking your heart, you don't forgive that person for them. You forgive that person for you so you could heal and move on. So you're not keeping in that energy of regret or stuckness, or, you know what I mean? Like, it's just being in a place where it's like, you know what? Yeah, you hurt me. You treated me this way, but at the end of the day, I'm still going to shine. I'm still going to be the best version of myself. And I'm still going to love like my heart's never been broken, because I know eventually what you put out into the universe is what you're going to get back, right? So I'd rather give out good juju than give out bad juju. You know what I mean? All right. Forgiveness is an act of self-love. You are being encouraged to know that whatever you have done to yourself or others, the divine is not condemning you. You don't have to forget what has happened, but you no longer need to allow your whole story to be defined by a situation that doesn't support your happiness. Jesus is here to bring miraculous shifts of healing to you and all those around you, and to release you from the burden of self-loathing. He wants you to know that he sees the child of God within you. He also brings clarity and healing to any situations concerning your father, either on earth or in heaven. So interestingly enough, as we talk about your dad, that's the biggest thing that he wants you to do, is kind of heal that part of you, Again, not condoning what your dad did to you. I always say that. Not condoning what he did to you is right, but it's saying that you're no longer going to live in that energy. You know what I mean? You're rising above that. You're not sticking with that hatred. Again, you're breaking generational curses, right? All right, Miss Loretta. And then yes, Alex, I added you to the donation. Donation list is open. PayPal is open. I'm not doing super chat, but PayPal is open right now. All right, Miss Loretta. What is Loretta's spirit message? What can I share with her today? Woo, Loretta, that came up quickly. Oh my God, self-love, girl. Yeah, I've been trying to aim this on you for a couple of weeks now. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. So this is a very important time for you, Miss Loretta, where it's like you got to have that self-love for yourself. Taking care and loving yourself is not a sign of being selfish, but one of necessity. Jess, I got 2 for you, honey. This card is a timely reminder to acknowledge how much you've given to others, but in doing so, how you've also forgotten about your own needs and what's truly good for you. When you focus on what you need as opposed to what you want, you'll gain the strength and purpose to refrain from making the same mistake. You'll become more aware of past negative behavior and thinking patterns that have caused you hurt or distress. As a result, you'll be able to stop and change them into positive affirmations both now and for the future. Learn to nurture yourself. Work with what keeps you healthy, such as good nutrition, exercise, meditation, and relaxation. Take time outdoors in nature and choose wisely with whom you wish to surround yourself. When you learn to come from a place of self-love, you'll be able to accept your weaknesses and acknowledge past mistakes. Forgive yourself and know they were important lessons to learn to create clarity and strength for the future. Says be good to yourself, you deserve it. And I think that's one thing that you may have a hard time with is actually self-loving, pouring into you, Loretta, because I do feel like you do a lot for other people, but you got to remember that you can't find that love and validation from another person if you don't see that within yourself first, right? Because that's how we get into that codependency relationships. That's how we attract narcissisms. That's how we attract manipulation. That's how we attract toxic relationships, is when we're not connected with ourselves, we search for that in other people. We search for that in other connections. And that's why we get into the cycles that we do, right? But when you notice that, you know what, I'm going to pour more into me, I'm going to love on me, you change the whole dynamic of the cycle. And then you start not attracting those. You start attracting actual unconditional love, and you don't have to question the newer energy around you because you know that either way, you're going to be good. What is the keeper's message for Miss Loretta, please, Spirit? Yeah, there's something centered around love for you. Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So there's something about just you being happy with you, not searching for validation from other people. Just really connecting with you, really seeing how beautiful you are, how amazing you are. Everything that you have to bring to the table. It's like you are the queen, you are the prize. Don't search for that validation in other people. I keep getting glimpses of truly feeling loved and appreciated for myself briefly, but I want to interrogate that fully in me. Yes, for sure. Okay, it is time to let go of conflict or the need to be right. The more you fight for the point you want to prove, the unhappier you will be. Pointing at the mistakes or mishaps of others just blocks the road to love in your own life. Mary, the divine mother of acceptance, is with you now, encouraging you to forgive. Forgiveness is not about letting anyone get away with their bad choices, but about choosing to create your own happiness. Mother Mary also brings healing to you and your mother. If you miss her, out of contact with her, or have an old trauma that needs healing, know that Mary's miraculous light is here now to wash away the darkness. So I don't know if there's issues with your mom, or maybe you and your mom aren't as close as you used to be. Maybe that's having a negative effect on you, but always choose love and peace, right? Love it. Love those messages. Alex, drop me your question, love. Love it. I have fixed this chair. I feel like short. All right. You're welcome. I knew the energy was good. I'm like, the energy is good today. It is good. Got my dinner on the crock pot. I'm excited. I get to just chill with you guys for a bit. I'm loving it. All right. All right. That takes up all the donations I have with you right now, Jess. These two. All right. All right, Alex, I'll do you right after Jess here. So that's your first question, Alex. Should I truly have a family with Jordan? Should Jessica have a family with Jordan? Should Jessica have a family with Jordan Spirit? Should Jessica have a family with Jordan? The Eight of Wands is a yes, but it's coming up in reverse. I wouldn't make any hasty decisions right now. Like, I wouldn't even be thinking about long-term with Jordan right now, if I'm being honest with you, because the Ten of Wands is coming up in reverse too. I would let things flow. Like, I wouldn't be planning ahead like that. Like, I wouldn't, because with the Eight of Wands coming up, the Ten of Wands, and then I've got the Three of Wands upright. I would take things slow with him, and I would enjoy whatever the lesson is that you need to learn. But as far as going that far and talking about having a family and stuff, there might be something that you need to see. This might be a cautious not to put yourself in another position like that, to kind of get ahead of yourself. Yeah. I mean, I do see that there could be potential for you guys to have a family. But because these are both reversed and not upright, it's kind of giving me that warning sign where it's like, why rush? There might be something that you still like. The bad timing is coming up, but it's more than that. It's like, don't lose sight of what's truly important here. I mean, Jordan did leave your life once, and he went and did whatever he did, and now he's coming back around. But I wouldn't rush into anything, and I wouldn't think too far off in the future. With the Three of Wands coming up here, I would get to know him slowly. Maybe travel to him, maybe see how you feel around him, maybe take it, one day at a time, maybe move forward slowly. But this is an intuition thing for me too. So is it possible to have a family with Jordan? I'm going to say yes. But I would say, when we're asking about these questions, I would say Spirit's best advice to you is to just let things flow right now. Kind of take it slow, because the Eight of Wands is my action card, but it's not coming up upright. It's coming in reverse, which is telling me for you to pull back right now. You might be in this energy of wanting love so much that you're not seeing what the Spirit is trying to show you, because you've been in this situation before with Jeremiah, with Mo. And I know it's a different person, but sometimes if we don't learn the previous lesson, we will get that lesson again in a new person. So this is why I'm saying, don't go into thinking about kids, marriage, the future just yet. Get to know him again. Yeah, and Alex, like, make him work for it. Don't. Yeah, I would say that he definitely has to show you. And I'm not talking about words, I'm talking about action. So that's my best advice for that is, should you have a family with him? I'm going to say only time is going to tell, because you don't know someone. How do I say this? Like, it's going to take you time to learn who Jordan is again. Like, I know you say you've known him for 13 years, but you haven't talked to him in how many years? That's what I'm saying, right? So technically you've only known him, I don't know how long he's been in your life again, but it's like taking what he's saying action-wise and not words-wise. And see, your second question, it gives me the eek like it did with Jeremiah. This is why I feel like you may be repeating a lesson again, but with a different person. Will Jordan try to get Jessica pregnant if she goes and see him in person? I mean, it's very possible that's how he's going to trap you, but you have to ask yourself, is that what you really want? Are you ready for another baby? Are you ready to put your plans on hold? Because we know that having a baby is going to require a lot of things, patience, you know, money. Is Jordan going to be reliable? Is he going to be trustworthy? Is he going to be there? Or is talk cheap, like Alex says, right? Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. This whole pregnancy thing could set you back. Yeah, this whole pregnancy. And then we've got the Four of Pentacles coming up in reverse too. I don't know, Jessica. As far as Jordan, I would keep talking to him because I don't feel like the same sort of energy of Jeremiah. But I do feel like it's very possible the universe is tricking you here. It may feel like it's too good to be true with Jordan because he's saying all the right things. So don't get trapped into what he's saying. Look at what he's doing, not what he's saying, is what they're telling me. Okay. But I got a yes for pregnancy. All right. Oh, my lordy. Alex, let me do your question. All right. Now, wind. What did Garrett think of our phone call last night? What did Garrett think about the phone card with Alex last night? What did Garrett think about the phone call? The King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, because people can say whatever they want to say, Jessica. That's why I feel like this may be a lesson, but in a new person. Alex, I got the Empress coming up in reverse and I got the King of Wands coming up in reverse. Just watch, because Garrett could be out for himself. He could also feel like you're very insecure, or maybe you said something that shows you're lacking confidence. I don't know, man. I'm getting these feeling like these men aren't for you guys. And you know I'm going to spill all the tea. Yes, these cards are coming in reverse. Yeah, Alex, Garrett's got something. I don't know if he just hasn't told you. I don't know if he's going through a recent separation or if he's still feeling the loss of something, but just be careful with Garrett too, because I feel he may be in some confusing energy right now. He may be dealing with some grief or some sorrow that he hasn't told you about. He may become very distracted. Jessica, the universe is just saving someone so much better for the both of you. All right, let's see. Would Garrett be a good person to have in Alex's life just as a friend spirit? Would Garrett be good? The Tower, no. Alex, I would say no. I would say keeping this man in your life is going to cause you to go backwards. As the Tower is coming up as the first card and the Seven of Swords is in reverse, I feel like he wants to come clean with something to you. I think they're stuck in a tree, she says. Yeah, I don't know, Alex. I think this may be a lesson for you too. You and Jessica are getting lessons right now. Some big ass lessons. The universe is like, all right, I'm gonna see if Alex learned his lesson. I'm gonna throw Garrett in the mix And Jessica's over here like, oh, Jordan's in the mix now. So they said no for that. Would they get along well, Spirit? Garrett and Alex. Would they get along well? No, I feel like you two are gonna butt fucking heads. The 10 of Wands is in reverse. I feel like you two are going to, I don't know. The 10 of Wands is in reverse. Like you two are, man. You two have this energy, and I don't know how to explain it, what I'm feeling, but yeah, I would say if you were to stick with Garrett, if you were to try to get something off the ground with Garrett, it would pull you back into what you just came out of. It would make you feel like you have to question everything. Yeah. No, this man would try to control you in ways that your body would react to it, because I feel maybe this is a sign you got to stay away from earth signs. No earth signs for you. Choose another sign. What is that, Jeopardy? Choose another sign. Garrett's not the one for you. I don't know if it's that stubborn energy. Yeah. You being a Taurus. Oh, he's a Taurus and you're a Capricorn. Yeah, because Taurus are very stubborn. My daughter's a Taurus. We were talking about this yesterday, right? And she's got that, and because I'm a Gemini, right? She's got that really stubborn energy that it's like, oh man, child, right? And I feel like with you being a Capricorn, I feel like, it's like a double whammy there. I think for your own mental health, I would say keep searching. Don't put your eggs in this. I mean, if you want to talk to him, I mean, you have that free will choice. But I would say don't let yourself fall for this man. No. Alex, I'm telling you, when I say that there is a man coming towards you who is going to be the man that you've been waiting for. And I know you've been hearing me say that for a while now, and you're like, oh my God, Amy, when is this man coming in? I'm telling you, he's coming in. We've been getting a lot of love cards, but I think that you guys are getting huge lessons right now. Maybe it's a lesson of needing to be patient, even though I know you guys have been. He was like on the phone saying he has plans for me. I mean, and that's all dandy, right? But as you just said, words or talk is cheap, right? Like I want to see action behind that. Like what plans are you talking about? Like something set in motion. Yeah. Like, and I think that's the hardest thing. We get carried away with words, right? We get carried away with words. I think when you know who that person is, like when you find someone or when you meet someone and you know that, okay, this person is different, they're going to bring about this calmness to your system. And that's one thing I've been learning the last couple months is that if a relationship is confusing, if you have to question a relationship or a connection, it's because your spirit is telling you that that relationship or connection is not for you. But if you meet someone and this person calms your spirit and they bring a sense of like comfort, it's normally because that's your soulmate or someone that you're destined to meet or be with. Well, everyone is you pushed out too, right? So you have to understand that when we talk about manifestation, when we talk about law of attraction, when we talk about what we're attracting, right? Sometimes what we're attracting is what's inside of us. So if there's any doubts within you, if you're not loving on you properly, if you are looking for love from another source, but you're not necessarily loving yourself in the proper way, you will attract someone of that who doesn't see that too. Hey, Sharon. Oh, I feel like I have to sneeze. Oh, I hate that. Were they good? Alex been waiting 4 days for these damn donuts. Donuts. Well, that's good. Lori. Yeah, I'm not really a donut person. Like every once in a while, I'll have like a donut, but I mean, I love my sweets though, but I never really was. But a donut every once in a while is good. But I never was like the type where I was like, oh my God, I need a donut right now. I mean, coffee, yes. Ten. The angels are in the house. See, look at all these big moves you're doing, Alex. These big moves. Sharon, how are you, love? Yeah, exactly. And that's the thinking that you have to think, right? Is like sometimes you have to weed out those bad ones. Weed them out. I just saw 111 on the clock. I can never say I've had Indian food. I have no idea if Oh, Sharon, let me know what you want. We're doing message from person, keeper's message, or spirit message, honey. Do. Some pre-made food tastes like shit, but Indian food is always for the win. I live next to a lot of international markets. It's spicy though, isn't? I mean, I like curry rice, but I've never really eaten Indian food. All right, let's see what I can have for you, girl. What is the first set of messages for Sharon, please? Please just know I do love you and I thank God every day for you. I will do better for you. I've never let anyone in like this before. That scares me. Says silent treatment is the only way sometimes to avoid fighting or arguing. It's pointless. I don't like to fight with you. I'm not ready to face what I've done. Oh, gotcha, Jess. I might be better on my own. I hate you blowing up my phone. I wish I never met your ass. Sometimes it'd be like that, but I'm not myself the night you're gone. There ain't no way I'm moving on. I'm not afraid to need you bad. Kane Brown be like that. I'm afraid of losing myself in this connection. Please have patience with me as I work through fears and insecurities. Figuring out the right time and place to propose. I am thinking about sending you a message because I want to explain things to you. I'm going to show you all this passion and affection soon. I have issues and I don't deserve your love. My mask keeps me safe. I need to fake my feelings. I feel some sort of negative energy or spell around me. Sometimes I do not feel like me. Second chance or starting over. You hold the key to my heart. Ever since I met you, no one else is worth thinking about. I regret taking you for granted. I do not know what to do now. And then the last one says, my intentions are good towards you. I don't know if you want a second set, a spirit message or a keeper's message, Sharon. PayPal is open for anyone who wants to donate. The link is in the chat to become a member. It's only $6.99 a month. It's raining here. Oh my God. You can tell it's chilly. You're welcome, honey. Do. Oh my gosh. No worries, boo. It'll be here. Yeah, today it's been really raining. Oh, I don't mind the rain. If I don't have to go anywhere, honestly, it could rain all at once. It's when I have to like go somewhere that I'm like, it's seriously raining. But if I'm just home, it could rain. But it brings that like cold, that like that damp energy, like, you know what I mean? So it's a little chilly, but thanks, Jess, babe. Yeah, it's cold here. All right, Jessica, that gave you 8, girl. That gave you 8. What is it about Jordan not having a baby with him? Left leg. I feel like he's scared I'll run away again. What is going on with Jordan that he wants to have a baby like this? Yeah, see, Jessica, I feel like this is another Jeremiah situation where I feel like this is how he's going to trap you. The King of Wands is in reverse. That's why I feel like this whole storyline coming through, the person coming back around, because Jeremiah, you knew him a while back and he came back around. And the baby thing, yeah, I feel like it's the same lesson, but a new person. Yeah, the 7 of Swords is coming up. I feel like Jordan's going to come clean about something, whether he comes clean in the next 7 weeks, 7 months. It's his way of controlling the situation. Yeah, see, I'm not getting any good cards about this. King of Wands in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. Right now, he may be really hard on himself because he sees you as a missed opportunity. So he thinks coming back around and getting you pregnant is the right thing to do. But having a baby isn't you getting me pregnant and leaving again. I feel like, and I mean, I could be totally off the fence here, but I feel like he sees you doing really good in his life or in your life. And I feel like I don't get the feeling like he wants to add to that, Jessica. I actually feel like this man wants to take from you. Yeah, Jess, the Tower is coming up here upright. This is why I'm saying, like, this is a situation where I know you have that free will choice to go meet him, but I wouldn't make any hasty decisions. I would protect myself, protect my heart, my energy, you know, my vibe. I would protect me to a T. I would make this man show me with actions, like, consistently. Because I just feel like when he gets you where he wants you, you're going to see a different side of him. And that's what I don't like. Because he does see a missed opportunity with you. But it's not, I'm not getting the feeling that this is a good situation. I just keep going back to this is the same Jeremiah situation, but with a new person. Because look how there's too many similarities now. Where Jeremiah had the same mindset where it's like, well, if he's trapping, like when I say trapping, I feel like it's, if he gets you pregnant, then he has to be in your life the next 18 years. You know, he has a say in what you do and what you do and what you say. Like, he's okay, let me say it in this aspect. It's like he's guaranteed to have a spot in your life if he has a baby with you. Regardless if the actual relationship doesn't pan out, he will still have access to you for the next 18 years because he will have that child with you for 18 years. But it's not giving me lovey-dovey marriage. And I mean, I get energy changes because at first I was getting like, maybe this is a really good guy for you. But this is how spirit works, right? Sometimes when we don't see what we need to see, that's when spirit shows us. So I would say just listen to your intuition. Oh, Lordy. Let's see. Would it be worth moving to Houston to live my life with him? Would it be worth for Jessica to move to Houston to live with Jordan? Would it be worth it for Jessica to move? If you're talking about stability and security-wise, yes. The 9 of Pentacles is coming up. I can't lie. But it's not going to last. It's not going to last. It's like the first 9 weeks, the first 9 months of you moving to Houston or you moving with him would be wonderful. And then all of a sudden, once that honeymoon phase pans out and real life starts to happen, the 5 of Pentacles is up here. There's going to be some type of financial hardship or some type of change in circumstances that maybe you see. You know, sometimes like you don't know someone until you go through your darkest moments with them. You know, that's what I feel like when I'm picking up with Jordan. Is like he's showing you one side of him right now, but you don't really know him. Like I know you say you've known him for 13 years, but it's like until you live with someone, you don't really know them. You don't know how they act when they're grumpy, when they're sick, when they're mad, when they're angry, when they're going through a financial stage, when they're depressed. Like, so when we're talking about this question, it's like the potential that he would have to bring that stability and security towards you would be wonderful. But I don't feel like it will last. I feel like something is going to happen and you're going to be in the same position you are right now, where it's like you're providing for yourself financially, stability, security. And then you're going to be questioning, what did I do? Because I don't know if he like gets comfortable or loses a job or tries to control your money. I think we've had that conversation with Jeremiah before, where it's like something's going to change with the money. And that's why I feel like there's too many similarities between Jordan and Jeremiah, which again is bringing me to that point of maybe this is the same lesson, but a new person, because there's just too many similarities between these two men. I would say don't make any decisions about marriage, babies, moving for at least a year. I would let Jordan step up. You need to see him in all aspects of who he is and not just what he's telling you. That's my best advice there. Because Jess, I only want the best for you, but I'm just not feeling like Jordan's it either. I don't feel it. Okay, let's see. What does he want to take from you? What is Jordan's what does Jordan want to take from Jess? What does Jordan want to take from Jess? 7 of Swords in reverse. See, Jordan, oh God, this ekes me. With this coming up in reverse, it's like Jordan knows he knows what to say to you to get you where he wants you. And I feel like he's lying to you. The King of Wands is coming up in reverse again. He's lying to you about something, but his main focus is himself. I don't know if it's guilt because of the time that's passed between you guys, and he may have wished he reached out sooner, or he may have wished that he tried harder back then, but it's like he really wants to confess or come clean about something. And I do see him actually wanting to have something new with you, but I feel like it's coming from like a very ego, very self, like, I don't know, like very selfish. What is he trying to take from Jessica? Yeah, it's like having that power over you, Jess, because the Emperor is coming up in reverse. So he's like, oh, if I get Jessica here, if I say this to Jessica, if I do this for Jessica, maybe I can lower her walls. Maybe she'll trust me. But that's why I said time is a huge factor in this. Huge factor. You can't just put all your eggs in this basket and then just hope that it works out. I feel like continue to do that soul healing that you've been doing, because I feel like that's really going to help you when it comes to weeding out the man. I feel like if anything, Jordan's going to show his true colors, either in a good way or a bad way. I just hope for your sake that you don't get hurt. Because, yeah, the same cards are kind of repeating themselves right now. The Knight of Swords is coming up again. Right now, it's like he wants to take control out of all of it. Because he knows. I don't know, like he knows you, or he thinks he knows you. He thinks he knows how to get to you. Ma, Jessica. I must say that. I must say you've got that woman's intuition. And until this man is stepping up in the way that you need him to step up, allow yourself to be protected. Allow yourself to be guarded. And I wouldn't even be talking about marriage or kids. Like I get if that is something that you want down the road, but I wouldn't be planning for it right now. Hey, Daisy. I mean, it's very possible, especially if you're already feeling that. That's why I'm saying be cautious. Will Jordan be mad if he sees Jessica with someone else? Will Jordan get mad if he sees Jessica with someone else? I mean, the Knight of Pentacles, of course he's going to be mad. Of course he's going to be mad. The Hermit, but that's the thing about these men is that if you don't give him what he wants, he's just going to go elsewhere and get it. You know, and that's the sad part of this dating era now. You know, what you won't do for him, another woman will. And that's why it's so hard to date in 2024, because people have that mindset. People are only out for themselves. And that's why people get hurt the way that they do, especially if you're an empath or you're someone that's very strong in your feelings. Like if he says to you, Jessica, I want to have a baby with you, and you say, you know what, like I'm still working through school, I'm still doing this, I'm still doing that, and you tell him like I'm not ready to have a baby right now, but maybe in the future, you know, and he might realize that he could ask the next woman and she'll just give it to him, right? So I could also see him wanting to have a baby with you because you are a good mom, right? You're very stable. You're not an alcoholic. You're not a druggie. You actually take care of your kids. You're a very stable person. You're working towards your dreams. You're working towards your goals. You're very independent. Spirit message, keeper's message, or message from person. You're a very patient person. So, of course, him seeing you with someone else would upset him. But with the Hermit coming up, I believe he'd just go to the next person. I believe he may go within and, you know, be upset for a while, but I do see him going to be with someone else. And then the Sun card, it's like you do bring a sense of something to him, though. Maybe he knows what it was like to be with you before, or what it was like to be close to you before. So he's been reminiscing about that or walking down memory lane. I do feel like you may bring him a sense, and pregnancy is coming up. So you're definitely right about the pregnancy vibes of him wanting to have a baby with you. It's definitely coming up in the cards. But I feel like this has to be something that you're in alignment with too, right? If you're not looking to have a baby in the next year because you're focused on work or you're focused on your career, then that's something that I feel like in this situation with Jordan, you have to be able to have that conversation with him. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. Can you have that open, honest conversation with him about things? It's so cold. I think in any relationship, whether it's a platonic or, you know, a love interest, you have to be able to share how you feel. You have to be able to communicate. Aries are tough. I don't know what it is about the Aries energy. Yeah, Aries is Aries has good things to them and they have bad things to them. Also depends on the actual Aries person, you know what I mean? Because every Aries is different, you know? You can't say that all Aries are bad because I feel like not all Aries are bad. You have some good, you have some bad. I think that now where you are, Jessica, you honestly just have to ask yourself, is what he wants and what you want in an alignment with where you are in your life? You know, because I know that you're working towards things. You're going through that soul journey that you've been talking about for weeks now. Daisy, let me know if you want spirit keepers or a message from person. I'm going to heat up my coffee soon, guys, and take a 5-minute break here. I need to check my dinner. It smells like I need to check it. All right. What is the spirit message for Daisy today, please? What is the spirit message for Daisy, please? What do I need to share with Daisy today? Dream talk. Your subconscious constantly and subliminally speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. So there's something very significant towards you and what's coming through in your dreams. So watch your dreams. All right. This card signifies that your dreams are trying to communicate with you. Dreams can be confusing as they speak to us in symbolic images and messages, and even when they appear to have no meaning, they are in fact a wonderful, unlimited resource of inner wisdom and a portal for those in spirit to visit you. Right now, you might be saying, but I don't even remember my dreams. In reality, you do dream every night, so try to make a conscious effort by saying this to yourself before you go to sleep. I will remember my dreams. When you wake up, but before you get out of bed, write down your dream as well as the feelings it invoked. Together with any images or symbols you can recall, soon you will start to become aware of their language. When your loved ones here in the spirit world appear in your dreams, you will recognize this type of dream because they feel so real. They are trying to tell you how much they love you. Invite your loved ones to visit you in your dreams, but more important, let them know that you're ready. And it says sweet dreams. So yeah, something very significant about your dreams. All right, let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of low vibrational, but there's a lot of low vibrational people in every sign, right? I don't want to just pick on Aries because there are some good men that are Aries. All right. Messages from Tom. Okay, I never saw myself really the settle down type, but I can't help but think about married life with you. I am not sure I can meet your expectations. This pressure is too much for me. I never needed anyone the way I needed you. I care about you. Silent treatment is the only way sometimes to avoid fighting or hurting. It's pointless. I don't like to fight with you. I feel your energy around me. Even if you don't give me a chance again, I want you to know I love you so much. I need to free myself from fear and doubts. I'm a caged bird. I miss you so much. I'm sorry for everything I said and done. We will be together no matter what. Whatever happens, I hope we can work this out. I see you and everyone I meet. You're constantly running through my mind and my heart. And I want a romance. You came through, girl. All right. Yeah, I agree, Jessica. I agree. You are welcome. I'll be back, guys. I'm going to take about a 5-minute break here. I'm going to go heat up my coffee, so I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes, okay? All right, I am back, guys. Had to stir my dinner. Mm. Mhm. All right, Miss Loretta. Sorry about that, honey. Yes, I have 2 for you, Loretta. I had to look up for a sec. All right. Let's see for you, darling. Spirit and angels, will Loretta find her purpose for the rest of this year? Will Loretta find her purpose for the rest of this year? What can you tell me about this, Spirit? Will Loretta find her purpose? All right, so I've got the Temperance coming up, but it is coming up in reverse. Will you find your purpose this year? Yes. But here's the but. Because Temperance is in reverse, I feel like you may not feel like you're deserving of it. And I think this is why you got kind of the self-love card earlier, is that for the rest of this year, I would say that your main goal is to focus on you, focus on your passion, focus on what it is you want moving forward. Try not to focus on the things that you cannot control, or focus on the things that are beyond your control, if that makes sense. I feel like maybe you've been putting your time and energy on things that you're still trying to figure out, or you're still trying to let go of things. So there's just this imbalanced energy coming through, and this may be why you may be feeling stuck lately. You may be feeling like you're behind, but it's like they want to say, like, don't see yourself as being behind or see yourself as being stuck. You're not stuck. You're not behind. You're right where you're supposed to be, but you might not be seeing everything that they are trying to show you right now, like your spirit guides, God, universe. In time, I believe you're going to find your purpose. What else can I tell Loretta about this, Spirit? Yeah, the Fool is coming up in reverse. You're so close to what's next for you, but you've got the fear of the unknown. So it's like, you know that you're ready for changes. You know you want to make changes. You know you need to let go. You know you need to move forward in situations, but you're still at that place in your life where it's like, I don't know if it's a doubting thing for you, where it's like you doubt that you're going to be good. You doubt that love's coming through. You doubt you're going to get that job. You doubt your financial matters are going to increase. So I see you rebuilding for the rest of this year. I see you coming, if anything, as far as this question, I see towards the end of this year. So I see something happening in December, and more so into January of 2025 for you. Okay. I feel like you may be wanting to take a risk on things, but you just don't know how to get it off the ground. Yeah, the Sun card is coming up, but it's coming up in reverse. don't let your past hold you back any longer. Maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe you're holding on too much of the past. You're holding on too much of what has happened to you, holding on to past connections. And if you want to take that leap of faith and move forward, then you have to let go of what's weighing you down. So as we're asking about finding your purpose, to find your purpose, you got to feel like you have a purpose. And so maybe that's why also you got that self-love card earlier, because maybe you've been putting your time and attention on everything else and everyone else, and you're not putting enough on you and what it is you truly, truly want moving forward. So maybe this is like the next couple of weeks, Loretta. I don't know, you go to the dollar store, you buy yourself like a journal, and you just start writing down everything that you want to accomplish the end of this year into next year. And you set that goal to like take an hour or 2 hours and just write it all down. Write all that you want to accomplish. Don't hold yourself back any longer. Yeah, things may not have worked out in the past for you, but that doesn't mean that that's what the future holds for you, right? So I do believe that everyone has a purpose. I do believe everyone is here for a reason. And I believe that maybe, yes, you haven't found that reason. You haven't found that thing yet that drives you, but I also feel like you have a lot of fear that it's held you back from moving forward, if that's made sense. So I'm going to say that by the end of this year into January, mostly, I see more transformation happening in 2025 for you. I see you really blooming in 2025. I feel like the rest of this year for you is going to be to focus on you. You know what I mean? Like focus on, okay, Loretta has always put everyone else's needs and wants above hers. How do I put my needs and wants above everyone else's now? And that's not because you're being selfish. It's not because you don't love people. It's not because you don't want to be there for people. But you're at this point in your life right now where it's like you want to be happy. You want to find your purpose. You want to know what's next for you. But you cannot move forward if you're still being weighed down from the things that have left your life. Does that make sense? And I think that goes for a lot of people that are watching my channel, and why people are kind of like fighting within themselves right now is because there's this ego death that's happening with a lot of us, right? We've been so accustomed to that toxic, negative vibration, negative frequency, toxic energy, toxic vibration. And we've been accustomed to doing things the same for so long that it's like now we're coming into another new year. And we have to recognize that sometimes it's us who holds us back, right? So I feel like as you're transitioning, as you're moving forward, write down what that purpose means for you. Because honestly, what you think your purpose is now may be completely different in a year. It totally maybe you might take a 360 trip. And that's why I feel like write everything down. That's something that I've learned while I've been manifesting the past year is that, I go back to when I first started writing, and it's just totally crazy to see that what I wanted a year ago is definitely not what I wanted now, but it's manifested itself. So it's a beautiful thing to see everything come into play, but it's like, yeah, exactly. And that's another thing I'm trying to teach you guys. It is about when you're not used to being in a healthy connections, when you're not used to being in healthy love, when you're not used to being happy, it's like you're accustomed to all that toxicity, and then you just crave it. And it's just a cycle that you don't get out of, right? So that's my best advice for you, is to write down what your purpose is, or write down what you feel like your purpose is. Write down where you see yourself 6 months from now, a year from now, and like really take that time to like invest in you. At the end of the day, you're not hurting anyone, right? You're just really reflecting on what it is Loretta wants right now. And change is scary. People don't want to do the work because not only because it's hard, but because it's scary. And again, like when you're comfortable with how things are, you don't change. But then you have to realize that if you're not changing, you're not growing, right? Right. But now you see that. So that's also what I'm trying to show you guys as my family, my soul family here, is that the more you recognize that you're not prioritizing yourself, is the more that you grow, because you're realizing that, okay, maybe Amy is onto something here. Maybe I haven't been putting that time and attention into myself like I should be. Right. And then I feel like once you get into the habit of doing that and like really being okay with like being alone, and not to say like love's not going to come towards you, because everyone has someone, but it's like you'll be so content, and then you won't be settling. You won't be trying to find answers and everything else other than, you know, yourself. It's crazy what like 3 months, 6 months, a year can do when you really just hone in on taking care of you. Taking care of you. Of course. Baby steps, girl. Baby steps. You just got to remember your worth at the end of the day. Right? You got to remember that you are worthy of finding a purpose. You're worthy of having a purpose. I don't need to bring up my new lighter. You know what? And you could use this winter as a startup. You know, I mean, I'm not a winter person. I don't ski. I don't snowboard. I hate outside, right? So normally in the winter, I do things that I can't do in the summer. This might be that first, you know, couple months where you start to journal, or you start to like write letters to yourself about what's going on in your life, so that 6 months, a year from now, you can go back and read it and realize just how much you've actually grown as a person. You know, we're in next level vibes here, babe. We're changing. We are changing. Oh my God, the stupid letter. Thank you. All right, I got it. Got that sage going. So I actually do that. Well, I don't write myself a letter, but I journal. So I literally, I have all my stuff with me. I always have access to it. I always have it in my room/office. But I literally wrote my first letter or journal entry July 27th of 2023. And so even reading that sometimes, when I get upset that I'm not farther than what I want to be, when I go back and read that first heartache letter/journal entry, it's just, it's mind-blowing how in just a year I went from being like depressed and like just in some heartbreak energy to like just thriving and being successful and having like this new whole outlook. But had I not written everything that I was feeling a year ago in that letter, like I would have never really seen how much I've grown. So like, that's what I keep bringing up, the journaling and the lettering, and just connecting with how you're feeling in each moment. Because a year from now, when you go back and look on that, you're going to be like, damn, like I'm so proud of myself that I've done all of this work and I've done all of this growth. Because sometimes when we're in those moments, we don't see it, right? But sometimes it's just good to go back and reevaluate. Like, hey, at one point I was in this really low point of my life, and now look at all of my blessings that God has blessed me with. And if I didn't go through that low moments, I wouldn't have had this high moment right now. All right, girlfriend. Ms. Bree in the house. Bree's like, oh yeah, by the way, hi. It's all good, girl. At this rate, you might as well become a member soon. No, I'm just joking. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Donation list is open for PayPal. The link to become a member is in the chat. I don't know why the name of George is coming through. I don't know if anyone has anyone passed over that's a George. That's just a random name to get. I don't know if anyone here has a loved one or they're dealing with a George. That's just strange. That's strange. Name George. George of the jungle. Thank you, girl. Let me know what I can do for you. Miss Brady. So as you know, me and Emma Gemini are friends. Maybe I should put it up. When we met, he said he was single. Now I learned he lied. I confronted him, though. Email. What's his thoughts? Now he's been caught. Woo! Damn, girl. That's some shit right there, Indian. Damn. The nerve of this man. Woo! Well, now you know why he didn't want to talk to you on the phone. Oh, sometimes the universe has a way. Okay. What is Gemini's thoughts about being caught? What are Gemini's thoughts about being caught? What are Gemini's thoughts about being caught? 3 of Wands. 8 of Swords in reverse. He feels relief. Oh, damn, the nerve of this boy. 3 of Wands, 8 of Swords in reverse, and 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, he feels relieved. He feels like a burden has been lifted off his shoulders because it's like he's been wanting to tell you for how long you guys have been talking for. But he knew telling you he was involved with someone else was going to jeopardize the connection with you. Why are these men so stupid? Of course it's going to jeopardize. But he may have thought, oh, if I tell you I have someone, that you'll still want to be involved with him. It took him a lot to, or as he hoped with the 7 of Pentacles here, it took him a lot to hold back. But I do feel at one point with the 3 of Wands, like he wanted to come forward about this. But he's feeling a sense of relief. So I don't know if you found out from someone else. But I would say for sure he feels a sense of release. He feels a sense of relief. I do eventually feel like he would have told you with the 3 of Wands up here and the 7 of Pentacles. Because I do feel like his guilt would have been too much. You know when you do something wrong and you get that like guilty feeling? Yeah, the Death card is you're not the first one he's done this to. This is a repeated cycle. He's done this to multiple people. So I don't know if he's just in a connection or marriage where she's just not happy in. He's not getting what he wants. So he figures if I'm not getting what I want at home with the woman that he's with, then I'm going to go get it elsewhere. And so he just keeps doing the same thing over and over. And you might have been his newest victim, not to say victim, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't think you're the first one that he's tried to pull this on, but maybe you are the first person that he may have felt some type of feeling for. But I definitely feel like he's done this before. But it's also very possible that the other woman that he may have done this with before, they were okay with this lifestyle. They were okay with being like a side chick, or they were okay with just like being a friends with benefits situation. But I feel like you set those boundaries, or like you just know what you want. You know that you do eventually want a relationship. So I think that you consistently messaging him was showing him your interest level. And so it changed the dynamic of things for him. And I think the guilt was really starting to get at him. But this is a man that's not going to change. So I don't know if you, at this point, Bree, if you should even involve yourself with this gentleman. One, he lied already about having someone. And two, I don't think that he'll change. With the death card coming up in reverse here. I mean, yes, I do believe people will change eventually, but him, I mean, if he's getting away doing what he's doing with this other woman, you know, yeah, the Three of Cups, I would say, as long as it's through PayPal, Sophia, I would say if he is still legally married or in a relationship, he's not happy. That's why he's seeking that entertainment elsewhere. Does that make sense, girl? But I would say that he feels relief. I feel like he's been wanting to tell you maybe the past 3 weeks, 3 months. I don't know necessarily how long you two have been talking, but there's a sense of relief coming. Does he feel bad? You know what I mean? He may feel bad that he got caught. So now I feel like with this, you got to ask yourself, what's next for you? You know? What's next for you? Oh, these man. Sorry you're going through that, girl. You definitely deserve better. Thank you, Miss Sophia. Let me know what I can channel for you, honey. Love for the next couple months. I have a crush friend at the moment. Feelings, thoughts. Okay. Let's pull out my angel deck. Oh. One second. Oh man, this deck was buried. All right, let's see. Spirit and angels, what can you tell me about the love for the next couple of months for Miss Sophia? What can you tell me? Woo! Okay. My cards are flying. I see you having a heart-to-heart conversation with someone. I see someone opening up to you about how they're feeling about you. I see you opening up to this person about how you're feeling with this person. I see a lot of playful energy with you and this person. I see you being able to open up. I see you being able to, I don't know, feel younger. You know, sometimes when you get around someone and you have like that young energy and like this person just brings or opens up a side of you and it just feels really nice. I don't know if you met this person yet, but I would definitely say you've got some really good energy around you for love in the next couple months here. What else can I share with Miss Sophia about what's coming in the next couple months? Free yourself. There may be another connection. Maybe you're holding on to a connection from your past and spirit wants you to free yourself so that you can open up to new love. So if you're holding on to old love or an older connection or an ex, time to let that person go so you can open up to new love that wants to come through for you. Yeah, give your relationship a chance. You may have recently met someone. You may have a heart-to-heart conversation with this new person. So you may have met them, yeah. And Spirit is saying to give this relationship a chance. Whatever you've been through in your past, leave it in the past. Heal from whatever you learned from, whatever that lesson was. But I would say that there is a love energy around you right now, which I'm getting good vibes with. Yeah, there's someone trying to come back, but don't take this person back. If you have an ex or someone that you recently broken up with or separated from, there's someone coming back around. Maybe they want a second chance with you. Maybe they want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you, but Spirit is saying to free yourself from that connection. I would focus on new. Yeah. Okay, so whoever's coming back to, or oh my God, I can't speak today. Who's ever coming back towards you to reconcile, don't take them because they're very deceptive. They're lying. Yeah, I got your question. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing your love for the next couple months, and then I'll go into the feelings and thoughts. But there's someone coming back around towards you, but they're a liar. So don't take the ex back. Don't take the past connection back. That person's lying. They're being deceptive. What are the crushes, feelings, or thoughts about Sophia? The Wheel and the Five of Wands. You may be fighting this person, or you may fight the love this person may have for you based on your past. So you definitely need to let go of a past connection, and if you want new love to come through for you. The Wheel of Fortune is up here. I do see some good karma. Could be a soulmate that you're thinking of. But if you want new love, yeah, it keeps coming up. If you want a new love, you got to let go of the past. Four of Pentacles is in reverse. This new person may pick that up too. Yeah, I feel like you may push this new person away. But the Sun card is coming up in reverse too. So I see this new person liking you. I see them having feelings for you. I see you guys being in some type of connection or some type of relationship. But I would say that you need to let go of the past. You need to let go of any past hurt, past struggle, past pain, past ego. Work through that. Figure out what triggers you. But I would say that this new person does have their eyes on you. I would say that they have a good light about you. They see you as being very fun, very joy. Yeah, they're very stable. They're very secure with the Nine of Pentacles coming up. Anything else I can tell, Sophia? Yeah, I see this new person offering you love. Page of Cups is coming up here. I feel like you'll have a really good time with this person. Listen to your intuition. I feel like you're a very sensitive being, so you could be empathic or you could be intuitive. You could be very emotional. I don't know if you're dealing with a fire sign, water sign, or earth sign is coming up here. Leo is definitely coming up here. Can you still hear me, Soph? I think the internet went there. Can you still hear me? I stopped talking when the internet glitched, but I just want to make sure I'm back. Feel like whoever this new person is that's on your minds, they have a lot of emotions for you. They might not be ready to share them just yet, but I definitely see something together coming between you guys. I see love. I see fun. I see adventure. But protect your energy, protect your heart is something I'll say because of your past experiences. Try not to focus on negative. Yeah, definitely looking to the future. New person is a friend crush. Okay, yeah. So I see something happening maybe within the next 4 to 9 weeks here, 4 to 9 months. I see something shifting. I mean, I feel like it's shifting in the right direction anyways, but I feel like maybe this is a period of you needing to heal. Maybe you need to let like the past be the past and just continue to move forward, but really pour into you and work on you. But whoever this crush or this friend is, I definitely don't see any bad juju. I don't see any bad vibes. I mean, I feel like there may be altercations where you two butt heads. There's a little bit of stubbornness. I don't know if that's coming from you or them or some temper. Again, I don't know if that's on your angle or their angle or both. But no relationship is perfect. You know, I definitely you're meant to learn something with this person, but I feel like that fun energy is coming through. So I'm not getting anything bad right now. I'm not getting anything that you need to worry about. Just do you, be you, and enjoy is what I would say for now. Enjoy. Who's back? What are you talking about, Brie? Is she back? Oh, it might be delayed. Something you have to understand about guys, like guys don't feel the way women do. I don't know. That's something I really learned is that I wouldn't take it personally. I would use whatever opportunity you had to really work on you. And I mean, you're coming off a separation, right? As you said. So use this time to really focus on you and allow this man to take action. Don't come off as desperate or needy or anything like that. Just allow him to come to you, if that makes sense. No worries, love. Hopefully that gave you some insight. But you know what? Honestly, I don't feel like you have anything to worry about. Just let things flow. Don't try to force or push or, you know, like sometimes we get so caught up in like things that we don't realize that we're coming off as desperate or needy. So that's what I don't want to happen for you. Let him process whatever he needs to process or, you know, come to you when he's ready. But that doesn't mean you wait on him either, right? Allow yourself to heal from that previous, you know, situation you were in. Brie, I don't know what you mean by that comment, honey. You just said, is she back? I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Oh, yeah, honey. I did yours. I don't even know how long ago now. Maybe like 5-10 minutes ago. Before I did Sophia's. Just go back a little bit. Look for your name. Yeah, I did your reading, honey. Oh, so no, it's vocal. I'm pretty sure you should be able to hear me. Nah, I was yelling at you, girl. Nah, I wasn't yelling at you. I'll be yelling at that man if he treats you like that. Damn, that Gemini. He's about to go to boot camp. Boot camp Amy. No worries, love. PayPal is open for anyone who wants to donate. Member link is in the chat, guys. For those who want to become a member, it's only $6.99 a month. So it's very reasonable.